Welcome back upon for the next part of Devil Summoner 2. In the last part, we had a chance to talk with Dan, met Akane with the Tenderlords. Oh, I hate those guys. But hey, thanks to Dan, we were able to meet a bunch of other Tenderlords, the Mushibichi, how they are called. It's a bit hard to remember their names. It's the first time that they were ever mentioned, but from the looks of it, they might actually be the real old ones of this generation. After all, they were the one who made the vow, the song about Ma, and told us the actual story about the Tenderlords, in which case they just lied to themselves, and pretty much the whole marriage ritual that they're doing for years is absolutely pointless. But they just cannot let go of it. They think it's so important, they think this is the right thing to do. They drag the Tsukigata women into their mess, even though it's a completely separate thing. It's a completely separate thing. But at this point of time, we still don't really have an option to save Akane from them, so for the time being, I guess we have to focus on the capital first. After all, there have been a couple of earthquakes around here, and Taes called mentioning something like the capital is in trouble. She hasn't really specified what is going on, but it's clear that something is going on around here. Those double earthquakes is already a triple earthquakes are already a sign. Whatever happens, we need to clear it out right away before it gets any worse. Another quake. It doesn't seem funny. Doesn't it seem funny that there have been so many recently? It's not funny, Goto. It's not funny at all. And actually, speaking now that I think about it, it's been a while since we were in the capital. I can already kind of assume where Taes is probably going to be, after all. The Soda Pop is her main club and all. But there is a good chance that at this point of time, seeing how we are in chapter 4, there might be a couple more side quests available to us, right? There's a good chance for that. So how about, before we head over to Soda Pop, I'm just going to be so free and just double talk with pretty much every NPC in our surrounding. Just in case there are any more side quests available for us. Right? Just in case. Oh, okay, wait, here's the side quest. Raidou, I need your assistance with something. If you have the time, I would really appreciate your help. Okay. I can't say this too loud, but there's a cursed house in the area. I need you to investigate it. I'll send the details to the detective agency. Good! We already found a case file. That is already promising. Let's see if we can find more other side of earthquakes, right? And another case file from the cross-dresser from the looks of it. These specifics are under Kamaranari at the detective agency. I hope you can respond to a lady's request. Okay, why are they not just mentioning what they want right away? Well, then again, it's probably better if they just write it in the case file. At the very least, by doing that, I can always reread it whenever I need to, without just going all the way back to them in person, right? Certainly. Oh, okay, here are more case files. Hey there, Kuzunoha, I could use a guy like you in a missing person case. Check your case file. Someone went missing? Okay, that's a new one. One of our young thugs got some interesting infos of Narita's underling. You've been in and out of Narita's place, right? You wanna hear? Sure. Alright, well, keep this under your head, but the girl from Narita's residence, Akane, the public thinks she's Narita's daughter. But he's been putting on over them in private. Narita talked about himself as a lifelong bachelor. There was some dame who could have been old enough to be her mom, but I ain't got the name on her yet. My girl down in the red light districts are saying he assessed this dame's name in his sleep. In his sleep? Is that name going to be important? Maybe. Maybe he lost someone important and that's the reason why he kind of departed from the Fukurokus, right? He used to live in the Sukigata village as well. Can we not talk to him? I cannot mind read him. He's going to find some yen for us, but that's not going to solve the issue. The last time when I had a chance to talk to a dog, they kind of talked about me and asked me questions and stuff. Some kind of random question that I was supposed to remember, but somehow, I guess this time around it's not the case. Unless... Wait a second. Hey, Makami! You're a dog, right? A dog should be able to read the mind of a dog. The dog doesn't notice you, and you can probably swipe some fur. Take some... fur? Okay, this is not going according to plan, but sure! Huh? Makami obtained Anthony's fur! The dog's name is Anthony. Okay, well, I got some hair. Makami reports his finding of the investigation. And what's that supposed to do now? I guess the dog doesn't really mind us taking a little bit of his fur away from him. Still, really weird though. Really, really weird. Oh! Oh! I can go into the red light district. I can actually go into the red light district? Seriously? Just like that? Okay, I didn't expect that. I just wanted to double check if it is possible. But I guess it is. And there might be more items for us to find. And I actually need to mind read again. So, you know, please come back. There are a lot of new people around that we need to double check on. Okay. Beginner escort. You've been at Fukagawa show before, haven't you? Yeah, I've seen you into the Daikoku-chu. I'm originally from Fukagawa show. Remember me? The girl by the bridge? Oh, it's not so bad. Anyways, I have to report to the madam from today on. Gotta support family, right? Are you really thinking like that? Just make double sure about that. So, even a good-looking boy like him visits the red light district, huh? Oh, funny. It doesn't seem like he'd have trouble getting womans, but I guess he has his issues too! Oh no, I forgot! This place has a strict age policy. Yeah, I'm way too young for this. Raidou is probably only 17 years old, right? Or something like that. Flower Compt Escort. Oh, Mr. Raidou, it's you! I haven't seen you in a while. It's me, Chisu. And it's good to see you too, kitty. I've been so busy recently. How about you? Oh yeah, I'm not really that busy. I see. The Narumi Detective Agency does specify in strange cases after all. If you were more open-minded about accepting cases, I think someone with your skill could do well. What's that supposed to mean? Maybe if I say that I am busy, you're going to give me a case file? Raidou explained the investigation so far to Why did I do that? Are we that close? Oh, you met with Councilman Narita. Oh, I just remember something, that's all. Do you know him? Mind reads, please. Takes shape. Wait, what? Oh, we have a complete conversation. This is far enough. I'll see you again. Narita stuffed several bills into Shisu's inner pocket. Mr. Narita, sir. These are farm clothes, aren't they? I've seen villagers wear them out in the country. You always ask me to wear these, but, do I have to? Is this all you want? Just to rest on my lap? What is going on? Nothing more. Nothing relaxes me like this. Makito would always... Excuse me? Makiko? No need to fret about that. Just do as I ask. I'll pay extra, not to the madame either, but directly to you. That's better for you, isn't it? I'll come see you again. Same time next week. Do you remind him about someone? Narita? Narita? I don't really think that I can talk about you about that. Okay, never mind then. It's fine, Chiso. Thanks for that information. I have no idea where I'm actually going to use it, but I guess it's handy to have. And it seems like there's... or maybe further down the road. There is another path to the left side. Oh, hello there. A player. Well, well, well. What a prissy looking student like you doing in the red light district. I dig your style though, kid. A young man trying to make his bones. If you ever have any question in that regard, hit me up. The name is Kuroi. I'm a man who charms his way from one end of this district to the other. A bona fide playboy. Sure, I rack up some debts here and there in the process, but who's counting? Kuroi, huh? Okay, that doesn't really seem to be that helpful either, but that's fine. Let's just go out of here, get the item, and check up the other locations, right? Totally. And what do we have here? Muscle drink. Is that handy? Not really. Oh well. On second thought, wait a second, I have one strange idea right now. Lilim, would you be so kind to talk to Shiso herself? There's a strand of Shiso's hair on her shoulder. Okay, take the hair. Why am I collecting hair again? Seriously, why am I collecting hair? Why is that a thing? Why does it even work? And it only works with demons. Wait, can I get some from this guy as well? Lilim, would you be so kind? I don't really think he's that important, but seeing how he is hiding in that corner over there... oh, never mind. Maybe only the important guys are going to give me their hair or something like that. Like the dog and Shisu. I can't really bring my demons to the Mafia, guys. I'm pretty sure that I can't get his hair either. But it's good to have, right? It's good to have a collection of hair around here. Surely, this is totally not weird. There has to be a very good reason for that. There has to be. Raidou Kuzunoha. The Yatagarasu have delivered a case file to the Narumi Detective Agency. We hope that you will accept the assigned details therein. And you're not going to talk about the case file at all? In the name of the Yatagarasu, we entrust the fate of the capital to you. Much is expected of you, Raidou Kuzunoha the 14th. Well, that doesn't really say me anything, but hey, at the very least, now we know. She also gives some case files, right? She also gives some case files. And she always teleports away once we're done with our conversation, so that's very unlikely for us to steal her here. Well, that's alright, right? That's quite alright. Okay, let's go to Ginzosho first. I'm just gonna check up on Tai first before we go to Narita's place. I'm pretty sure they're not going to lock our location or our bus stops if we go there. So it should technically be fine. But before that, can I go to Ginza themselves? The road is still blocked. Okay, well then, let's check up on the soda pop, which has another cutscene, of course, because the earthquakes are literally everywhere. I can talk to pretty much any NPC around here and casually trigger another quake. Something is definitely wrong. Huh. Okay, let's see if we can find her in here. Without Tai, we have no clue where to go. Huh. Why, if it isn't Mr. Kuzunoha, and Mr. Narumi too. It's not often my establishment is brightened by both you at once. Narumi is here as well? This isn't some sort of emergency, right? Please do let me know if I can be of some assistance. Awfully kind of you. We're actually looking for Tai. Unfortunately, I can't say I've seen Miss Asakura today. I see. That's bad. A dead end already, huh? I can't think of anywhere else where Tae might be. Let me think. Is there anyone who might know where Tae is? That's a good question. I certainly have to talk to the owner though. After all, case files. Multiple case files. If you have the time, please take them. Don't worry, I'm sure we can find time somewhere. So what's this, a drunk yacht? You're looking for a dame, right? The Sakura girl, right? Yes. Yeah, I might know where she is, but my throat's so dry, I'm having trouble talking. If I had a Midas pop, my throat might clear up nice and good. Fine. How expensive is this? Raidou, there's no way I'm letting you pay for these. I might have a pretty stiff tab, but I can be generous all the same. Well, we'll just write it off as an expense. That way, we can stick Mr. Narita with the bill! Oh, you're not even paying for yourself? Okay, thanks, Narumi! Narumi ordered a Midas pop for the owner. The drunkard chucked the Midas pop. And... that hits the spot! Knew it! Thanks, kid! I needed that. Now, so get this. I've had my wallet stolen every day for a week now. And an entire week? That's too unlucky to be normal. Maybe the luck lotus are causing this too. Most likely. I was so down about it that I just came in here to sulk. But then you showed up and brought me a drink. Maybe the world ain't so bad after all. You were asking about Asakura Dame, right? Yes. Have you ever been to Ishigami Sho? It's a tiny place, just a shrine and not much else. But for some reason, there's been a young dame going there all the time. Walks all up and down town with that camera in hand. That's all I know. Sorry if it ain't helpful. But there aren't many people around here who have a camera, right? A young woman carrying around a camera. That fits the bill for Tae, alright? Ishigami Sho. We'll have to take the streetcars for that. Ishigami Sho can now be reached on the main map, which means I'm free to go to Narita. Without a worry in the world. And I can also see that somebody's still here. Everything in the world can be sparked for your way of life. Even in everyday conversations. Every word you say may open the door to a new, different future. I look forward to seeing which potential future you will unlock. You're not going to talk about the whole Mushibichi thing? Wow. Wow, okay. Fine, I guess we don't have to talk about it. Let's just be on our way then. Thank you for your patronage. I look forward to your next visit. Hopefully you can always find what you need to know here. Surely. So, okay, so we need to go to the Michisho area, which means we're going to go to Kasumi-sai first. And I still cannot enter this place? Yeah, Ginza-sho is completely blocked off. Okay. Well, that's too bad, but it could always be worse. Ishigami-sho, it's right in the middle of Sugigata-sho and Fukugawa-sho. Either way. Kasumi Dai it is. It's a bit expensive, but let's be serious, thanks to the previous multiple encounters. We have so much money. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all of that. So... Can I enter this place now? No, the military is still blocking it off. That's too bad. Enter. Okay. Seems like they were able to fix pretty much everything around here. That's a good sign. Hello, butler. Thanks to those cursed tech, Mr. Sakane's presence here has been compromised. I planned to stonewall the press, but those foul flyers of filth won't let this go untouched. If rumors spread that she is his mistress, Master Tatsuka's political career will be soiled. When I think of the stain this will put on Master Tatsuka. Oh, if only I could take his place. Oh. Let's read your mind. Rita's butler's thought can be heard. curse that Yakuza! I implored him not to tell anyone! There ain't many people who could have let the secret leak. They'll suspect me soon enough. Master Sasuke mustn't find out that I let the cat out of the bag regarding Mistress Akane. Oh, of course, the student! I'll pin the blame on him! Are you kidding me right now? You usually always were the perfect butler. You told them about Akane, and now you want to pin the blame on me. Wow. So, Kuzunoha, you have come. I'm sure you know by now, but I'm also a member of the 8th Fukuroshi clan. A blood relative of the Sukigata. That's my real name, in fact. Okay, and why are you here? A Fukuroshi usually never leaves the village unless on an assignment. But a clan of assassins naturally has its enemy. The Sukigata family must be well protected. When I was still in active service, I was an advisor. I stayed in the capital and gathered informations. With Akichiro's influence backing me up, I got my foot in the door of the Financial Affairs Committee. When a man moves, so does his money. I have my fingers in the entire country's cash flow. I pass the financial details on to Akichiro, and the 8th Fukuroshi clan predicts the target's movement. And the assassination is complete. The target can never leave the web we have weaved for them. Via money. Well, is there something else you want to ask? Yeah, why Narita of all things? The Sukigata's name seems to have become well known in the political circles. The Sukigata may be far away from what they once were, but their servers are still used to terminate charismatic rebel leader and unpopular politicians. Those in power have an intense fear of them, and hence an equally intense dislike. Joining their ranks as a Sukigata would have invited unneeded scrutiny. So I call myself Narita, after my mother's maiden name. Okay, well, is there something else you want to ask? And about the marriage ritual? I heard it went rather well. Akichiro's letter to me said the ritual was completed after only a bit of trouble. Oh, I'm sorry. You were asking me a question, weren't you? Well, I apologize, but again, I would rather not talk about it. Can I talk about the girl name? Is it your mother? Is it your sister? Your wife? Who is Marika? Marito? Oh god, I already forgot the name. I have to double check with Shizu later. But still, can we not talk about the other name? Akane isn't here anymore. There's no reason for you to come again, is there? Guess not. Except of the fact that I might be a little bit worried about you, seeing how the flyers bring rumors about you, and the butler is an actual prick who would push an innocent student into his mess just to save his own skin. Holy damn, you can't even trust your own butler anymore, right? You cannot trust anyone around here. Okay, with this we pretty much checked up all the locations except of Sukigata mountain range, but we already spent so much time in there. I think it's gonna be fine. I think I already talked to pretty much all the NPCs over there, so I'm pretty sure there's not going to be any case files over there, right? Surely there are no case files in there. Except maybe of the fact that I still need to find the herbs somewhere around the way. Wasn't really able to do that. Maybe I should have used Inspect a little bit more. But it's gonna be fine, right? Mustache Elder? Ah, a youngster. Since I got off here, are you heading to Ishigami Show? Yes. Huh? Didn't you hear? You should stay away from Ishigami Show. They say earthquakes are caused by Mr. Catfish and his temper tantrum, you know. You should wait until that old fish cools his heel a bit. Catfish, you say? Okay, and about you? I was reading the article by the woman reporter Asakura. I went to Ishigami Show for myself to see this thing from the ground. It was quite impressive. I heard it was just leftovers from a movie shot. Why wouldn't the papers have known that? movie shot? There was a movie shot around here? Well, I guess it's time for us to enter that place ourselves. Maybe we actually have a chance to find Tae around here somewhere. Hongku. Well, at the very least we can already see a couple of police guys. What? Did you come to see that thing too? Which thing? Huh? Oh, you don't know. Well, if you keep moving, you'll see it. But once you see, please move on. We still need to investigate. Uh-huh. And about you? I've spent my entire life here in Ishigami-sho. I know most of the locals and the regular visitors we get. But that fox-eyed girl there... Well, here I've never seen. How could a little girl like that be here by herself? I asked her where her parents were, but she didn't make a peep. Fox-eyed girl? The public thinks the aberration in the Ishigami-sho are all for a flicker they are shooting. But that's not it at all. What really is going on is a curse. And what curse? You see, Ishigami-sho gets its name from the miraculous stone that was found here many, many years ago. In cold weather, the stone would crack, but when it warms up, the stone regains its shape. It was truly a miracle stone. The people used to believe it was the incarnation of a god. They said that whoever disturbed the miraculous stone would be cursed with a mysterious illness. There's still a shrine to the miraculous stone in Ishigami-sho. I wager some knowing nothing outsider came and tampered with it. Another earthquake. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign indeed. These earthquakes we're feeling must be part of the curse too. Or rather, must be part of the curse too. Okay, that was an unfortunate cut. Sorry about that, but I had to check my door again. Every time I'm in the middle of the recording, something comes up. Now let me reorganize the things that happened around here. So first and foremost, we're still looking for Tae. We talked to Narita. You were talking about some kind of rock and curse, right? Yeah, the curse. Miraculous stone that cracks and heals itself. And some kind of earthquake that might have a connection to the curse of said rock. What exactly happened to it, you didn't really say. And that was the point where I had to take a break. Okay, Narumi, so please, what is going on around here? What is happening? Where's Tae? According to that guy from the soda joint, she should be in Ishigami-sho, right? If there's a young dame carrying a camera, I can't think who else it would be but Tae. True, another earthquake. It just never stops. It's everywhere. Literally everywhere. Whoa, there's sure a lot of earthquakes lately. I hope Tae is alright. Oh, don't worry about her. She's certainly going to be fine. Fox-eyed girl. The fox-eyed girl is staring intensely at Raidou. I can already see Tae, that's good. She is looking at us. Fox-eyed girl. Lilin, can you read her mind? You cannot read her mind. You cannot steal her hair either. And now I think about it, this is a rare occasion in which case Narumi is actually free in the opening like this. How about I'm trying to get the hair. I'm not able to get the hair. How about... Okay, I cannot approach. I cannot approach Tae. I was trying to get Tae's hair, but I guess maybe the main characters are off limit. Maybe whatever we are doing with the hair is not something that we should do with the main characters. Huh? The rude student. You too? You too, right? I'm here for the same thing. I heard they were shooting a flicker in the Ishigami-sho. Good thing I made it in time to watch them. But I thought that area was, well, they probably got permission for it, but still. Wasn't this area off limit because of the religion about the stone and stuff? Rude students' thought can be heard. Wasn't there a shrine over there? A huge prop like that has to be encroached on the shrine's property. Is the shrine gone or something? Maybe. What is... Wait, what is that? A tower? looks like a tower. Either way, we have found Tae. Hello, Tae. How's it going? Oh, Narumi and Raidou too. You're here because of the phone call, right? I forgot to mention I was in Ishigami's show, but you still found me. Nice detective work, boys. Good to see that you're fine. Now, please explain. You came just in time. Feast your eye on this. What is that? You see that big tower, right? The locals are saying that that thing up and came out of the ground. The ground? Whoa, whoa. How is it even possible? Is this the real big thing you told me about the phone? More excellent detective work, Narumi. I was researching the tower and came across some local Ishigami show lore. They say there's a giant catfish that lives beneath Ishigami's show and causes earthquake occasionally. Like this one? And the others? Probably. Just like that. People here seem to think that those quakes are being caused by that very same giant catfish. That tower's supposed to pin down the giant catfish so it doesn't cause any trouble. Kind of like spiking an eel's eye to the cutting board to prepare it for cooking. So that tower's acting like a spike to stop the giant catfish from trashing around. Hey, you're too good as a guesser. You're starting to steal my thunder here. Oh, sorry, Tae. Keep going. So with that tower popping out of the ground like that, the giant catfish is loose. And he is causing a wreckage. That's not good. And that's supposedly the cause of these quakes we're feeling. But what I think is, this kind of folklore is actually a warning to future generations about mystical phenomena. Like this earthquake. A warning. This is just a hunch, but the Lord Ishigami that the folklore talk about, it's probably actually the god Ishigami that confines the giant catfish. If we do some research on Lord Ishigami, I bet we'll dig up more of the tower and the quakes. But I'm having a hard time finding where to start. No one seems to know much about Lord Ishigami. That's bad. Isn't this whole town named after Ishigami? They should know their stuff about it. Okay. Good to see that there are more quakes. I just can't walk in these heels. Lord Ishigami keeps coming up in the folklore. The god who impaled the giant catfish. I think if we do some research into this Lord Ishigami, we can find out more about the tower and the quakes. There must be someone here who knows more about Lord Ishigami. Maybe, perchance, it's this girl. The fox-eyed girl, who's just staring at us. Do you know Lord Ishigami? The fox-eyed girl promptly looked surprised. Well, I guess we have to read a mind again. Let's see. The fox-eyed girl's thought can be heard. I know of some people who can read minds. Mister, are you the devil summoner Raidou? Yes. Great! I'm so lucky to have met you here in Ishigami's show. You're the protector of the capital, aren't you? Yes. Raidou, do you know this girl? Nope. I'm only telling you this because it's you, Raidou. The tower that's protruding from the earth, that is Ishigami. You can go inside of Lord Ishigami if you want. That whole thing is Ishigami? And go inside? You mean that tower? I heard you. I heard you. I know your secrets. Who's that? Ah, Tae. Seriously? You listen in on us? You're a real smoothie, Raidou. The Daimyo would have said boo to me when I tried to interview her. So the tower itself is Lord Ishigami, huh? I never thought of that. Hey, sweetie cheeks, think you could tell me more about that story? No, you're not Raidou. But then again, I'll be waiting for you inside of Lord Ishigami. Oh, why are you giving me a cold shoulder now? But she never wanted to talk to you in the first place. She's spiriting away. Wait, that girl, she just walked through us. I know, right? Come inside the stone pillar, won't you? I'll be waiting, mister. Was that a demon? Could have been a demon. Well, that was a ghost. A ghost! Oh, Tae, not again. What is she? What? Oh. Okay. I'm alright. If I go all weak-kneed every time that I see a ghost, I'll never be able to do my job. Well, that a girl. You held on. You see that, Raidou? Tae saw a ghost and didn't hit the dot, or rather hit the dirt. That's good. She's gonna fall over. Yeah, earthquake. So much for that. An earthquake! That was unexpected. Oh. No, Tae! Well, at the very least she was able to hold on for 10 extra seconds. Right? That's already improvement. I guess it was bound to happen sooner than later. Leave Tae to me. I take her back to the office. It's all yours then. Good luck, Raidou. Of course. Don't worry about a thing. Now where we carried Tae out of Ishigami's show. So, should we just go to the tower right away, or should I double check on my missions? I mean, I did accept a couple of them. But then again, maybe it might be for the best if I just save it for the next part. Maybe. The mayor said we could enter the tower. Let's see if that's true. True, we should check that out first, and then worry about the side quests. Seems like there's some kind of red gate inside of here as well. Inari Shrine entrance. Enter Ishigami? I guess we do. I can leave this place, hopefully, right? Not that we are actually getting stuck in this. What is that? In this tower, I mean. Huh. Crazy. I didn't think the tunnel would look like this inside. It's all just like the girl in the tower said it would be. Who was she? That's a good question. There she is again. The fox-eyed girl from the Ishigami show is standing there. Thank you for coming, mister. We are inside Lord Ishigami's body right now. The tunnel below is Ishigami. There's so much I want to tell you, but this is only the first floor. Sorry, mister, but I need you to come to the top of the 9th floor. I'll be waiting. The 9th floor. Okay, well, it's certainly going to be a long trip to get up there and all. I already kind of spent a lot of time going through pretty much every corner of the city in order to find side quests. Maybe we should save that for the next part. Yeah, that seems like a better idea. How about instead of that, I'm just going to double check on my side quests. Maybe there's something I can do right away, and we do some other things first, huh? Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a very good plan. It's not even that far away from us either, right? Totally. So, okay, the case. Oh my god. What? 8 files? Okay. I would almost say the next part is there's no way I can do. How many? Maybe I should have done more side quests occasionally. Yeah, I should have done more side quests. I should have done a lot of side quests. Yeah, I guess in the next part we're going to do some side quests before anything else, before they stockpile even more, huh? Sounds like a good idea. Okay, first and foremost, I'm going to give Dr. Victor my very, very precious Lilum in order to get a camera. It's gonna be a bit expensive, but the longer I wait, the more expensive my Lilum is going to become. right? Totally. Now, I got a used camera. I'm not entirely sure for what I actually needed, but we have that now. And I'm pretty sure that I need to take a picture of the nameless shrine in some of the missions, so that's also something we have to do. Stare from the crack. Exhibit Barker. My men tell me someone watching them from the cracks in the Taes store. Can you check out the Taes store at the side of our exhibit in Fukugawa Show? If there's anyone who can fit in such a narrow place, I definitely want them in my troop. At Dragon Time. Sure, I can accept that. Fukugawa Show. I'm gonna remember that name. And then we have a cursed house. The Kokura family. There's a row house nearby that makes anyone who stays there sick. I wrote it off as a creepy rumor, but the current tenant said he feels ill. Can you see if there's really a curse in there? If you'll take the case, come to the Manisho Gambling Parlor. I'll tell you the details there. Win bronze. Okay, I think that is in a similar direction as the other one. I can only accept one at a time though. Okay, how about we going to take care of the cursed house first? So, I think I was supposed to talk to you again, right? Osamu. Hey Raidou, about the house with that, you know, the issue. Yes? Really? A real eerie story was giving me trouble. In that tenement in front of the well, that is where the noisy chicken is. A real skilled umbrella maker lives there. But it is rumored that the house is cursed. Seems like everyone renting that place gets sick. They all move out within a month. And it's a well-ventilated place too, so it does make sense. The umbrella maker doesn't seem to be doing too well either. I don't know if it's a curse or whatever, but could you take a look into it, Raidou? Maybe you can, you know, I don't know. Maybe solve your issue? Don't worry about a thing, I'm gonna figure it out somehow. There's the chicken. Hello, chicken. So this is the house, right? Has to be this one then. And there's actually a person here. Great. Hey, detective. Sorry, I'm just not feeling well. You know, that chicken sure is loud and all. Uh-huh. And why do you not feel well? Something is fishy. The smell. That's the scent of a demon. Our umbrella maker's illness might not be entirely natural. We should follow this demonic scent back to its source. And how do I do that? How do I do that? Right, maybe inspect. Inspect might have an effect on this. Inspect, Makagami! You are certainly able to see something around here. You don't see a thing around here. Maybe here? Not here either. Great, that's not helpful at all. Makagami, please check the surrounding. Is there really nothing? Maybe you. Oh my god, more earthquakes. Do you have a clue maybe? On an earthquake, how many does this make today? My tendons are none too sturdy. If this continues, it could get dangerous. Okay, that doesn't help at all. Ah, okay. Right here. Right here it is. So let's see. Raidou searches the ground. A giant footprint has been left behind. So, is this a bird footprint? It seems a little outsized. And the demonic echoes in that area around the footprints is pretty thick. I would wager that whatever left this footprint is the culprit. A bird, you say, huh? Well, in this surrounding, the only bird around here is quite literally that, oh, 50 yen. Thanks! No, but seriously, the only bird around here is quite literally this little chicken here. Fine, the chicken is so excited it doesn't notice you. It is too excited, you say. Rauna, are you able to calm it down a bit? Cool it down, I mean? Should have the similar effect at least. Ah yes, perfect. Please be so kind. Rauna tried using cool down. The violent chickens calmed down. Okay, so at the very least it had an effect on that. Are you using your demon on a chick? What's gotten into you? Wait, could a chicken be...
Well done. But it will take more than this to stop me.
That demonic aura. Watch out. What is it? Oh, it's a basilisk. So, it was using his poisonous breath, drifting into that house to make the umbrella maker sick.
I like this town. I think I'm going to move in here permanently.
Great. Next to that poison breath of yours would kill everyone.
And why should I care about some humans? If you're going to stand in my way, I just have to turn you all into stone.
He has petrification? That's not gonna be good. He's a frost former basilisk. Which means I need somebody who can quite possibly drain ice. Sounds really promising. Nadia has a resistance towards ice. Not entirely sure about your weakness. You might have a fire weakness. Which abilities do you have? Ferrari is probably not gonna work. What about the other? Sio, Bufu. I mean, we could try out Bufu. We certainly need to heal me a little bit. Let's try out Sio on the chicken. What is it doing? Doesn't have a gun weakness. And it actually has a Sio weakness. Oh, this is just perfect for a freaking chicken. Glacier Blast. Okay, that seems a bit scary. But once again, as long as we have Sio, there's nothing for us to worry about. Okay, chicken.
Oh, the Taes. I was thinking of turning you into a nice stone statue to decorate the nest. But I can tell I have to kill you instead.
Okay, Nadia, please apply more seal. We need it. Thank you. Ooh, Glacier Blast. Oh, wait, right. You have a drain effect. It actually become really handy. Let's be careful about the chicken. Petra, of course. The stone effect. We need to be a bit careful about that, guys. We need to be a bit careful about that. I don't want to deal with petrification and all, right? There you go.
I give up.
And another demon defeated. Good to see that this one wasn't so bad, right? Okay. That didn't even give that much XP. I guess I was supposed to handle this guy a lot earlier than this. But it's fine, right? It's fine.
I give up. Forgive me. I just go back to my realm, okay? Oh, wait. If you forgive me, I'll let you have either this heavy or light treasure box. It's your choice. So please forgive me, okay?
I'm gonna get both boxes.
Oh, come on. Asking for both is a bit much, don't you think? Even in the fairy tales, characters never ask for both. Right? Please, just give me.
No. No, I want both. Otherwise, you're screwed.
Come on, I'm really sorry. Please.
No.
Come on. Please.
No, just give me both. I guess we're in a loop, huh? Yep, we're in a loop. I have to forgive you.
Oh, good. Promise is a promise. I give you a treasure. The heavy treasure box is carrying a lot inside. The light treasure box is less full. Which would you like?
Well, in that case, I'm just going to take the heavy one.
I see. You obey your inner greed, huh? Then the heavy treasure box is yours.
Raidou opened the heavy treasure box. A swarm of insects came out of the box. Whoa, that's gross. Of course he tricked me. Raidou examined the insects left in the box. Raidou obtained a beetle. Oh, I needed that actually. Raidou obtained a large stag beetle. Not entirely sure if I needed that.
You choose the heavy treasure box without hesitation. You're greedy. I'm going to go back to my realm now. Goodbye.
Now I'm tempted to see what would happen if we pick the other one. I mean, I do need a beetle. I think that I need a beetle. But now I seriously want to see what this other outcome would have been. So, okay, back here, heavy and light treasure chest. The heavy one has the beetle and the stack beetle. So what has the light one?
How modest. Then the small treasure box is yours.
Raidou opened the light treasure box. And it has some money in it. 10 yen, okay. 20 yen. 40 yen. 80 yen. 160 yen. Okay.
Or did you guess that the lighter box would have been a better thing than it? Huh? The heavier box may have been filled with riches, but you will never know. I'm going back to my realm now. Goodbye.
I don't get it. What the hell? Both options seem kind of bad. I think it would be better to stay with the stack beetle one. Yeah. At the very least with the beetle I could fulfill another one of my requests, right? Totally. So, okay. Now with the beetle I should be able to complete another quest right here, the bug collector. He needed a beetle. Okay, you can certainly have that one. And over the beetle? Yes, please. I still have another stack beetle. I'm not entirely sure if anybody else is going to ask for them, but at the very least, fixed that one quest. I was already able to fulfill 2. Now let's see. We already used up quite a bunch of our time, but I might be able to still do this quest as well, right? The tea store at the side of our exhibit in Fukakawa show. If there's anyone who can fit in such a narrow space, I definitely want them in my troupe. Dragon Tile. Where is that? The tea store at the side of our exhibit. Fukugawa show. Exhibit Baker. Okay, let's try to find that place, right? Ah, here it is. Here it is. So this is the tea store that the case file mentioned. The one that felt like someone is staring out of. Let's have a peek and see what's on the other side, right? Sure. Peek through the hole? Yes, please. So what do we see? Raidou slowly peeked through the door. And a shiny blue eye is staring back at you. Wait, there is someone there. And who's that? What could possibly be staring at us from such a cramped place? A suspicious voice emerges from the crack in the doorway.
Want me to take you to the Dark Realm?
What? Wait, did it say Dark Realm? I knew that I smell a demon behind this.
Exactly!
What? Makagami! A demon popped out of the crack from the doorway. Oh, hello there, buddy! I have one just like you! I'm Lord Makagami, one of the feared beast gods of Japan. Those are gods? What's a Makami doing in a place like this? He was driven from the mountain. It's thin enough for him to fit. I think he might have been driven away from his mountain. Maybe.
Well put.
Yeah, I guess I was right. Good.
People these days are no good. They've lost their respect for the mountains, for nature and all. I'm going to remind humans what it is like to fear the Dark Realm. I'll give them a taste of wrath of the good old gods.
And I have to fight one myself. I have to fight 3 of them.
We are pretty tricked off about you. We are pretty ticked off at you. We're gonna teach you a lesson. You'll be sorry for what humans have done to us.
Are you really that angry at us? I mean, we are just a demon summoner. We have no connection with each other whatsoever. Let me just take a little peek on my my own Makagami. You guys have a force weakness. Who has sun abilities? And preferably avoid Zio. Alright, Sun and avoid Zio. I'm just going to bring my bird and my Archangel out again. Oh, wait. And that should quite literally solve all of our issues, right? Pretty much. Sure, I already lost a little bit of my health, but that's gonna be fine. Sun, my son. Oh yes, they kept their weakness. Oh, you guys will not appreciate this. You will not appreciate this to the slightest. This is going to use up a lot of my N, already my knock, but that's fine. Let's be serious about this. I can just take a nap at a later point of time once I go back for more quests. I can just snap it away. I can recover all of my magic points in an instant. I don't even need to worry about it. How many of them do they even have on their side? This is getting a little bit ridiculous, don't you think? So is this pretty much the last one? No, not yet. I see. Oh god, just way too many Makamis. Too many. Too many.
Wait, am I the only one left?
Yes. Would you be willing to talk now? Because I don't really enjoy killing off all the Makamis, if I'm being serious. I have my own Makami and I really like that guy. Actually comes with an extra skill slot because we had a little accident that boosted up further. So...
Damn it! I won't become some magly hound. Even if I lose the mountain and my friends, I will fight to the end. I will face extinction with pride. That is the way of Lord Makami of the mountains.
Are you serious? Oh. Makami vanished. Respect for nature. You know, Raidou? In a fight between convenience and nature, modern society will win. There's no turning back now. Should we leave nature by the wayside for the sake of modern life? Or should we work on coexisting with the planet and respect nature's power? What do you think? Well, coexistence is vital. Without nature, we are doomed to die. I see. On the other hand, gods and demons are the fundamental part of nature. Coexistence with the natural world sounds nice, but it's never that easy. For a devil summoner, though, there's no way around it. Now, maybe you understand the burden of the path you have chosen. Dinner next time is on me. It'll be an all-you-can-eat buffet. And with that, the case file is already closed. A dragging time. I'm getting more and more Mahjong pieces, and I've yet to figure out what I'm actually supposed to do with them. But I guess that's fine, right? Yeah, it's totally fine. No, but seriously, I would say this is the perfect moment to make a little cut. In the next part, we are probably going to tackle even more side quests. After all, we have like 8 different case files, and I haven't done any of them, and this is going to increase on numbers. And if this continues, they might actually crash down on us. I have no idea if some of them are time-gated or something. So we really need to start doing a couple of them, right? At the very least, those that I can figure out how to do. Nevertheless, I hope you guys had fun, and see you in the next part. And till then, bye-bye!